Everybody, Republicans ramping up their anti-ESG push with a measure that would prohibit 401ks from investing in funds related to that investment philosophy. Tricky. Here with more is Emily Wilkins from Washington. Hi, Emily.
Hello. Well, Republicans are continuing to attack ESG funds, raising concerns that investors could be unknowingly making less money if they are invested in environmental, social, and government priorities. Congressman Andy Barr rolled out legislation today to curb the use of ESG investing in retirement funds, and his bill would also ensure that retail investors know when their funds are in ESG and what that could be costing them. I spoke with Congressman Barr in an exclusive interview. He said that many Americans might be blindsided.
Environmental, social, and governance investing has become a cancer and a fraud within our capital markets, steering retail investors, sometimes unwittingly, into lower performing, less diversified, and higher fee funds.
Barr and other lawmakers are concerned that few Americans know how ESG really impacts their portfolio. A recent Gallup poll showed that 40% of Americans are not familiar with ESG investing, while only 11% were. That's roughly the same as a similar poll done 2 years ago. The legislation wouldn't ban investments in ESG, but it would require advisors to show investors the difference in fees and profits between an ESG-focused investment and a similar index fund. And it would also require retirement funds to focus only on maximizing profits. You can expect to hear a lot more on ESGs from House Republicans who plan to focus on the issue in July with hearings and a planned package of bills addressing the investments. And for more on this story, you can check out CNBC.com.
A cancer and a fraud. That is them's fighting words, Emily. I mean, it seems like a very tricky needle to thread here to decide what is an ESG fund. There are different gradations of it. Some do better than the indexes. Some do worse.
Yeah, when you do look at various reports out there on ESG funding and how it stacks up, you do find a variety of results. You find that sometimes ESG funds do better, sometimes they do worse, sometimes they do about the same. I think what Republicans are really trying to do here are make sure that investors are simply cognizant where their funds are going and what that could mean. Like Congressman Barr said, this does not prevent anyone from investing in ESG funds. They still have the freedom to do that. It's simply trying to get the investors a little bit more information on exactly what they're getting into.
I mean, it's interesting. It goes back to the idea of if the goal of the bill or whatever the push is to make sure that you get maximum profits, then you're walking down a path probably to requiring retirement funds to invest solely in index funds, which have the lowest fees and generally outperform actively managed funds. That's just my little editorial. Emily, welcome. Good to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
You bet.